All right, my man. State your name and let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
You already know, it's your boy Lungs. Real Talk with Nick. Eastside shit.
All right, talk to me out here, man. Do you like the direction these New York Knicks is going, man?
Right now, yes. I do like the direction we going. I don't like a couple of moves that was made, but at the end of the day, my faith is in Leon Rose. Leon Rose is that guy. In Spanish, me and my guy from over there, we got a word that we call him el ladrón.
Which means?
Which means like a person, a very slick person, somebody that always gonna work for himself, in favor of himself, in favor of the organization. So basically what I mean is like these last contracts he's giving out, right? He gave Brunson $100 million, right? Gift wrap, Dallas gift wrap Brunson to us. Put the bow on him and everything, right? Boom. We go get Josh Hart. Boom, we make Josh Hart wait a week before we give him his extension. Now, if you look at Josh Hart's extension and his contract and read behind the lines, Leon Rose gets money back. Leon Rose gets money back.
From Josh Hart?
From Josh Hart and the other Villanova kid we just signed.
Who? Ryan?
The white boy, whatever his last
Dante
name.
DaVincio?
Yeah, DaVincio, whatever his name is.
So how you figure he gets money back? What's the kickback?
The kickback is on them 3rd years. They not player options. They're team options. You understand? So at the team option, Leon Rose is still saving cap money. Because now if it's a team option, the player can want it, but if we don't want it, we don't want it. You understand?
Okay.
So that's why I say, and that's why me and my man, we call him El Ladrón. Because he's a slick person, man. He know how to work the books. He know how to work the books. He know how to save that money.
All right.
So be all right.
So going after Donovan Mitchell from Keep It Out.
Keep it 100. I got friends that are coaches, right? One of my friends is a JV coach for a big Brooklyn school, right? And he's in tune with the real game, the underground game, the coaches, the trainers. He's in tune, and he was telling me that he had got word that a month into next season, Spider's gonna ask for a trade, and he's gonna say he only wants to go to certain teams, right? And the Knicks is one. Now, Randle switching agents into new agencies, that shit was like, I found it a little funny, but
Randle switch agents?
Yeah.
Just a fact?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
He was
on ESPN right now, look it up. He switched agencies. He don't fuck with Leon Rose's agency no more. Well, not Leon Rose's agency, but the agency that Leon Rose used to work for and still affiliated with.
Okay.
You understand? So,
and why is that? You think that's his way of...
I think that's his way of saying if y'all gonna trade me. But I ain't fucking with y'all niggas if y'all do trade me. At all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he got no choice. He's out of here.
Well, we don't know if he's out of here yet. But that's a good indication that he might be, or he's not feeling the vibes no more. Like, you know
now, speaking of Randle, do you think Randle feel comfortable with no longer being the go-to guy no more, man?
No, I don't think he likes that.
So you don't think he's all enthusiastic with the chemistry between him and Brunson?
I don't think there's nothing there that as far as like a beef between them two. But I do think that him not being the first option and the ball not being in his hand 85% of the time is really fucking with his ego. You know what I'm saying?
So he's not as happy as the son as you think.
I don't think he's happy being a New York Knick anymore.
You don't think he like this?
Then again, these players, them niggas only care about their money. You know what I'm saying? And he got a nice little change that they owe him, but.
Now, speaking of these new players, man, are you one of the ones who approve Josh Hart getting the bag of $4 million quickly, man?
Yes. Quickley.
Who was a day one, man?
He's a day one. He's a dog, right? Hell of a spot coming off the bench. But he deserves a starting role, and he's not going to get that with Brunson. Quickley needs to be a starter on his own team. I'm just saying. I think that's why the Knicks still haven't given him his extension, because they're trying to see if he still has a value, or his value is as what they see it. You know what I'm saying?
So you approve of Josh Hart getting the bag?
Yes, I definitely approve of Josh Hart getting the bag, because he's a defensive specialist. At the end of the day, Josh Hart is going to go in dog style. He's going to fight for the rebounds with them big niggas. He's going to dive on the floor. He's going to tell the team, I got the best nigga. I'm guarding him. That's New York basketball. Quickley, like I say, he's a spark off the bench. But defensively, what does he bring to the table?
At the end of the game, at the end of the day, and at the end of the game, man, it's about who scores more, right?
Yeah, but defense win you championships. So what do you want? You want to score more, or you want to win championships? Think about it. It's in every sport. Defense win you championships. That's just a fact. So what do you want? You want more scoring, or you want more championships? That's the question for you Knicks fans.
All right, moving right along. With all the success with RJ Barrett having in the FIBA, do you think he could bring that type of energy to the Garden?
I would hope so, but y'all already know how I feel about Barrett. I done said it in other episodes with my man Nick. He hit his ceiling. I've been saying it. RJ hit his ceiling. We not getting a better version of what we got right now. RJ is RJ.
You said he hit his ceiling, right?
What he did at the basketball FIBA shit, that's cool. But I only care about that blue and orange. So let's see what he gonna do when he put that blue and orange back on. That Canada shit, I don't pay no mind of that. Blue and orange. That's what it's about.
Okay, now you said something about RJ Barrett hit his ceiling. According to the stats, man, from rookie season, from where he's at now, it's going on his 5th year.
Yeah, the numbers went up and then they
His
dropped.
numbers went up.
They dropped last year though.
I don't know about if he dropped.
Dropped 2 points last year. He averaged 20 the year before Brunson got here. He averaged a little close to 19 this year. I'm trying to tell y'all, we're not gonna get a RJ Barrett that's gonna give you 24, 26. He's not gonna average that. The most he's gonna average is 20, maybe 21, 22 points. He's not giving us no more than that. And on top of that, he's not gonna give us that consistently. He's not gonna come in and he's gonna have those games. We've seen it. We've seen it multiple times. He give you 32, 3 games, and then he give you 8 points. Like, that's not what the Knicks need.
Right. So speaking of RJ once again, what is his weakness, man?
RJ weakness, he got to step his defense up, man.
That's it? That's all you're concerned with?
That's all I'm really concerned with, period, because at the end of the day, if you're going to play in Thibodeau's system, you have to be a defensive player, and it looks like Thibodeau ain't going nowhere. We see that with Obi. Usually the coach gets out of there first. No, the player had a spat with the coach, you got it.
How you feel about that, by the way?
Me, Obi was one of my niggas, but at the end of the day, I just wish him well. I hope that, you know what I'm saying, Indiana uses him the way he could be used, because he's a hustler, man. He's very athletic. He's going to go get that ball. You throw that ball up, he's going to go get that ball. He's going to put on a show.
And now that there's no Obi, Knicks fans are concerned who's going to be Randle's replacement.
Well, we don't got Obi, but we got his little brother. Little brother, to me, is more athletic.
Then
4
Obi?
years in Kentucky, and he come from a better program.
So what do you like? What you like in his game?
About Jacob?
Yeah.
This is his name, Jacob Toppin. Like I said, he's more athletic. He has a better jump shot. You know what I'm saying? And he played deep. Obi really didn't play that deep. Obi just, he's going to run the floor in 3 steps, nigga. Throw the ball up, he's going to catch it, he's going to dunk it.
Now, I don't know you heard about this, but there's rumors about RJ possibly moving to the 4, bulking up and playing
to the 4? He's
playing
too
the 4
short.
position.
He's too short.
You don't think he could pull that off as a small forward?
He would have to bulk up too much. He's going to have to bulk up like a Larry Johnson. He's not built like that.
You don't see that?
What he going to do, add another 25 pounds? Look at Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson still probably in total hasn't even added extra 30 pounds from when we drafted him. And he's a bigger person. It's hard to add weight once you're a grown ass man, especially if you're an athlete. You gotta work out, you gotta do that. You're not gonna hold that weight. It's always gonna drop. You're gonna go down to what your average is.
Yeah.
Right now, RJ is I say, if I was RJ, I'll forget about the 4 and move to the 3.
Why the 3?
Because he's not that good of a shooter to play the 2, right? And if he played the 3, he's a little too fast for the regular 3s to even stay in front of him. You know what I'm saying? So it might work in his position, in his favor, to take the 3 instead of the 4. He's not gonna body them niggas at the 4. He's not. He's not. He might get over on a 3 because he could probably be around the same size as an average 3, but a 4, that's a big jump. It's a big jump.
That's a big jump.
Randle's a 4. Look how little he is next to Randle.
Speaking of Randle, how game ready is he, man? Do you expect to see Randle start the season?
Listen, if him switching agencies is not a big deal, and I might be looking too far into the rabbit hole, but from what I've seen on his posts, I see him doing a lot of Pilates, a lot of yoga, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, physically and mentally he's on the same page. Physically he looked like he's ready, but mentally I don't know, man. This fucking New York media is a motherfucker. Look at niggas like me talking shit.
So you know you talking that shit.
Yeah, you know I talk shit. I'm a hard critic, man. We all hard critics. This is New York. We want wins. We want chips. Nothing else, man.
Okay, now it looks as if the Knicks organization is turning themselves into a college scene. When we speak of that, with the Villanova blueprint, do you think that's gonna hurt the Knicks, man? Where we gonna go small?
Right now, the Knicks got too many guards off rip. Some of them niggas got to go. And this is why I say again, I don't think they've given Quickley that extension because they don't really see Quickley in the plans. You know what I'm saying? And DaVinci, whatever his last name, is a better shooter. Now you putting 3 players that literally lived in the same dorm for 4 years, 8, did everything together. That chemistry, you can't buy that shit, bro.
So you think that's a good move?
Yes, I think that's a good move. You seen the reaction when Brunson when we got Hart last year?
Yeah.
That shit was like, oh shit, I'm gonna play with my brother. Fire, right? Now it's 3 of them. The 3 that was always together in college. Whenever you seen one, you seen the other 2. They was always together. You can't buy that chemistry, bro. We seen it in the tournament. They went all the way. They took the chip. You can't not buy that chemistry.
And there's also talks bringing in Mikal Bridges, who was another Villanova player.
I like Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges don't get a lot. That kid is a beast. I think he'll fit right in. But the Knicks will have to give up a lot for Mikal Bridges. Just because who he play for right now?
He play for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah. Brooklyn not gonna want to let him go across the bridge for no bullshit.
Not even for RJ?
It would have to be RJ, Quickley, Fournier, maybe a first round pick. Like he's gonna draw that type of return. Kyle Bridges is a beast, bro. The kid is a beast.
Okay. All right. And when we speak of that, of Mitchell Robinson and my man Hartenstein, are you secure when we speak of our centers, man?
I like Hartenstein. I think he's a hell of a fucking backup center. Pass the ball, got a jump shot, plays defense, plays hard, right? I wouldn't want to give him up. I think him and Mitch really complement each other. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man.
Imagine Mitch as the backup center and Hartenstein as the starter, being that he gives him.
That. Hell no, I won't even disrespect Mitch like that. I won't disrespect Mitch like that. Mitch top 3 in blocks in 4 years. History, Knicks history. You can't do that.
But Hartenstein gives more of an offensive spark, though.
All right, that's cool. But he's defense win you championships. He's not a better defensive player than Mitch. No way in hell.
How about them Dallas Cowboys, baby?
So
see this guy right here?
Yeah.
I'm a Jet fan. I ain't even gonna say that.
We
you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that.
Yo, keep it moving.
Nigga just lost his best. He just lost his best cornerback.
Yeah. Now moving right along, man. Well, I want to talk about the head coach, Tom Thibodeau, man. Tom Thibodeau, man. Do you see a future with Tom Thibodeau? He's catching a lot of slack. Some praise him, some want to daze him, man.
Listen, at the end of the day, the Knicks play isolation ball. Don't matter. Every player on the Knicks can isolate and go for himself. Right? That's Tom Thibodeau's style. You just add the defense, and he could get us over the hump. Tom Thibodeau can get us over the hump, but the players got to buy into this shit, man.
Is he an outdated coach?
I don't think so. I don't think so because everything comes back full circle. So, yeah, the game's changed. The game is an outside game now, right? But at the end of the day, he get the shit done, B. Ever since he been here, we've been winning. So we not, it's a progression, but ever since he got here, it's been a progression. So it is what it is.
All right, and I'm going to spread some light on these players that don't get much talked about. Quentin Grimes, man, Jericho Sims, and McBride, man. What do we do with these players, man?
Quentin Grimes ain't going nowhere. Quentin Grimes ain't going nowhere.
Quentin Grimes ain't going nowhere?
Nah, he ain't going nowhere. Tibbs love that nigga. He ain't going nowhere. And we're not really paying him no bread.
Yeah. All right, man. So that's what it is, man.
You already know.
Let them know who you are. You on Real Talk with Nick.
You already know. It's your boy Lungs on Real Talk with Nick. Eastside.
All right, that's what it is. We out.